What's up, guys? We're getting ready to take on Missouri and hopefully stomp them into the ground and get revenge for my only loss last year. Because we also played them at home last year and we lost. Mind you, I simulated it. But Missouri's undefeated, despite on paper not being that great. But yeah, so I fully intend to stomp. I fully intend to stomp them in the ground. So yeah. Here we go, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. Seems very sad. They're just coming off of Georgia. I think it was at Georgia too.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line.
The simulation stuff makes no sense because you can have like Mizzou, who's on paper not that good, do so well, but then have Georgia have that
in motion. See how the D
season.
reacts. Got some green grass. Breaks into the open. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. We saw it on that last play.
Guys, let's look big picture Miami. And what a challenge this is going to be for both teams. Both with unblemished records, both sitting atop the conference, and both eager to square off against each other.
And what I think makes this one more fun is that it's not just the two top teams in the conference. These might be two of the better teams in the entire country. These two teams might make the college football playoff. Lots of football out ahead. This is a matchup. Regardless of whether you're a fan of these teams in the conference, college football you've been waiting to see.
And it's so nice that whoever wins this, you talk about putting yourself in a great position, you hand them a loss in the conference, move them down the standings, and you have the tiebreaker. A lot on the line today.
Could have a chance. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay with the attack from there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Arrington. And he's in. And it's the end for the score.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really set the tone for this football game.
Just running all over.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score.
How do you guys get through your ribs? I have that Falk guy in, despite him being a 76, because he's got 99 speed.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Missouri Tigers offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And coming out to pilot the attack is Jake Fett. Led his team to a win, throwing 4 touchdown passes the last time out.
Yeah, and you know, when we talk to the coaching staff, they just sort of say, hey, we're going to go as our quarterback goes. And they're on a nice little win streak right now. The biggest reason why is because the play
That pass is a busting play. Incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. So Missouri will have to punt it away. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with a 7-0 lead.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Got 8 on 1st down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll ride him again. He's stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a 1st down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down.
And I'm not surprised that they're giving him a touch early in this football game, too, because you've seen him throughout the season.
Breaks into the open line. And he's run out of bounds.
That's probably a touchdown. We'll probably set that in the air.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, and they will take off and run, and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man.
Touchdown, Hurricane! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns.
It's just so nice to just sit back and make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. They took it 64 yards right down the field and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Oh, pressure's coming. And he gets it away.
If this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. Couldn't do it on that last play.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
How, why was he open, boys? Why was he so open? Come on, guys.
Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're
He
out
should
to their
know
own
who was
39.
covering him. I want to look. And why was he so open? Another case of like, oh, we're just gonna. Another case of like him moving his feet.
I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side, but this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going, get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
Quick give. It's Williamson. Nice move to keep running. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. So Miami
after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. The snap sets up the throw. Looking at wide receiver screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
That's the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use a timeout instead. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with.
Make sure you hit the
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Just
Yeah,
going to
dude,
keep
be
it after the
better, be
snap.
better, be
Down
better.
he goes.
Bro, come on, son. Be better.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25.
Do damage like that. Come on, man.
From the gun, wants to pass. Left side is Ringo. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
Gets away from one. He's got space. And he picks up enough for the 1st down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the 1st quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Quarterback will keep it. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Can we not be trash, please?
Using his feet.
Where is my blocking?
Almost immediately, not a whole lot
Stop
on
being
that one.
trash.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Quarterback keeps it.
There we go.
Just what they'd hoped for on
There
3rd
we
down
go.
as they've got a 1st down to 32.
And another nice gain by the offense. All right, defense. We got to change something up here.
I just wish I wasn't afraid to be aggressive, but they've made being aggressive
How do we
just
break the rhythm? How do we give them something that can create a tackle for a loss or a sack or something?
I can't do
to get
anything
momentum
except
back on
short
my side?
passes. I'm not confident
A
doing
nice
anything
job by the
except
QB
that.
there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
And that's the benefit to the run game. Keep pounding, keep pounding. Now you break one all the way down to the 2-yard.
And don't stop it. Get down, get lined up quick, and give it to this dude again and go score a TD.
And the Canes are threatening on 1st and goal. Driving forward, it's Arrington. Miami, and they take it in for 6 more points. They are seizing control and taking away home as they push out the lead in this pregame showdown.
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Sells to run, looking to pass.
Yeah, don't get him open. No, boys.
Really nice pick up there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Missouri wants to go fast.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on the next drive. And maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. To throw, and they've got to go a long way. Makes the grab. On the stop. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that down decision? Sells to fake. He finds a soft spot.
Of course he catches it, because they don't drop shit. It's you. The computer, when you're facing it, doesn't drop it.
Showing heat before the snap.
They'll sure drop it when it's you trying to throw it.
Run inside. It's Williamson. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4. And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down.
God, they just hold me every fucking time, dude. Every time. I can't possibly
on that one. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. And the D denied him on 2nd and goal. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And trying to throw the football, they stay tight on him. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, trying to get my guy open.
Look out! And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Dead center perfect.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
No chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The handoff. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Keep it on the ground. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He'll have enough for the 1st down. They'll maintain possession. We'll see if they're happy enough just to let the clock run out.
And that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system. All across college football, all quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays, and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausted.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. We begin with the Ole Miss Rebels taking on the number 6 team, the Florida State Seminoles. And it's Ole Miss with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. And this one gets them to 5 wins on the year, which isn't cause for a campus-wide celebration, but it's proof the coaching staff is getting through to this team. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game at Hard Rock Stadium.
The Hurricanes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And after that play, there is a Tiger who has yet to get up. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. Get our confidence going. We just got to get something going early here.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast.
Get some pressure on the
Rush
boys.
right in his face. Gets rid of it. A quick break in the action here as they tend to the injured Hurricane. So Missouri will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Hauls it in at the 25. They're able to put a stop to that
You could have
return
made
right
him
at the
win.
30-yard
Just
line.
without a little bit there.
The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. From the gun, it's Arrington. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. And the Hurricanes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Turning it on. Now
Beautiful,
they're starting
bro.
to
That's
feel
how you
they've got a
block,
first down
boys.
at the 44.
That's how you block. Beautiful.
Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Quarterback keeper. There's some room. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. You're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Damn, okay, I'm getting a little bit stupid right now.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the score.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now.
Somebody
This
get
is
open.
the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Not going to get there. Not going to get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's 4th down.
Well, they weren't throwing to the sticks on that third down. They hit the drag route, and they get a nice gain, but that now sets up 4th down with more yards to go, and it's decision time. I think moving forward on third downs, you got to start thinking about routes down the field.
So Miami signals for a timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. And the field goal unit is on the field.
Why is it going so
And
damn
the holder
fast
will
at
place
home?
it down on the left hash. A
What the hell, man?
47-yard
Stop
try
doing that.
coming.
I hate
And
flags,
it's
dude.
no
Why do they make?
good.
Why are are field goals such a
And after the
bitch?
miss, fellas,
Why are they
still
always
sitting
so
on an
high?
18-point lead.
Why can't they
And
make
sometimes I
field
just
goals
feel like
easy?
fourth down, man, just go for it every
Unless it's
time.
just a
Like
little long
the
one
field
or
goal
whatever.
miss make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but
It shouldn't
left
be
some points
hard.
off the
Field goals
scoreboard.
should be easy
The
for the most
Tigers
part,
are in the
unless
hurry
they're
up.
just a really long. Shouldn't, like a 40-yard field goal shouldn't be the hardest thing in the world.
Second down, gonna throw it. Rush is on. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out, they're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. There he goes. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Canes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They're going to go right back to him
Go
on
for
first
the
down.
opening down.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they
What
get
lane were
nothing
you
on that
trying to go
play.
for right there?
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Follows his blocks. It's Hunt. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
I think a big key in this team's success today has been their ability to run the football. They've been able to just hand it off and go churn out yards. They've had this defense on their heels all game long. It's given them a big cushion in this game so far. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Fights off a defender. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. The give to the back. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way.
He'll take a shot.
Dude, you gotta complete that catch, bud. That was a touchdown if you complete that catch,
It'll
bud.
be 4th down.
Come on, bro.
And you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the
That is
contested catch
unacceptable.
rate goes way through the roof. Who
You're
can make those
open and
plays
you just-
when you're
you
physically
can't
getting
even
hit?
complete
Nice
it.
job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands
Like, that
through
is
the contact of
unacceptable.
the football
Like,
when
you
they're
can't
trying to
let
make
that-
the
you can't
catch.
never do
Great
that.
job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Well, I don't think the defense was expecting one on that last 4th and 2 play. Good job by the offense keeping them off balance. Ball play.
The Canes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Out wide left to
Keep
John.
walking, keep walking,
He's
keep
got
walking.
some space. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Taking down out.
Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have 1 timeout remaining. Last play of this quarter, and it will be 2nd and goal. Snap in the shotgun. Makes the grab.
Dude,
They get him down, and
damn
that'll
it.
be the final play of the 3rd period. Midway point in the season, in games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. This quarterback part of their running game. Touchdown, Canes! And the route is on. And lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
The defense knew
Why does it move?
have their hands full. Not only do they have to worry about these running backs, they have to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrimmage.
returner's going to try to see what he can
Where
get.
is my kick coverage, boys?
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Here come the Missouri Tigers. The offense ready to go to work. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though,
Where's my defense? Where's my fucking defense?
Physically, they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Let's shut these boys down.
Drops back on first down. Fires to the big fella.
Slow-ass dudes. Stop being so useless. You get to your man and punch him in the mouth.
The Tigers can play this second down a lot of
But
ways
you're
with just a
useless.
few yards to go. Pulls it.
You
Quick
fucker.
toss. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Missouri comes to the line with another first down. Tight end now in motion.
Why are we so slow?
Give him a pickup of 2.
This is
Now
the
second and
slowest
8.
team in the world. They're never on time.
Second and
They
long
get
here.
blocked, they get hit. They're too slow to catch them up. But what are we doing?
Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him over.
God dang it. Stop making it easy, boys. God dang
Well, he
it.
does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there. Understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
Punch him in the mouth at every given opportunity.
Fresh center downs going to the air. The screen, he's got wheels. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Randall. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps.
God dang it.
getting to
Just
the
make
football,
them drop the
making
ball
plays.
one
This linebacker
time.
unit really held down
Why
this
can they-
rushing attack that they usually
They
hang their
have,
hat on.
not dropped one pass.
Well, you got to
in this
think here
entire game.
offensively that you may have 2 more possessions of this game. You can
catch
still win, but you've
everything.
got to
They
be
have not
aggressive. You've got to
dropped
start
one
taking
pass
shots
in this
vertically down the
entire
field,
game.
throwing to your best players.
Send the tight end in
I mean, it's
motion.
a joke. Whereas my Blues, they drop every other pass.
Hit and dropped,
It's
and he
laughable.
got nothing on first down.
It's a damn joke.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. This time they'll throw it.
God, well,
Quickly
don't
to the
get
right,
tricks. Don't
wide
get
receiver
tricks.
screen.
Stop with the
He's
bullshit.
close to
Stop
the
with the
first down, but
bullshit.
they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled
God
to
dang it. Why is he open?
Still going. He's
Just
got enough
just
for
let him
first
score it
down,
back.
and
If you're
they
going to let him
roll
get
the
that
dice and
close, just
convert
let
to
the
keep
man
this
score.
drive going.
If you're going to be that generous, you might as well just let the man score. Because why not?
New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. He'll do it himself. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long. Early or late, up front, moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on 4th down. He wants it all.
Finally, they dropped one.
Concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15.
Can we find a lane, please?
Stop right there. Not much on that pickup. Didn't get
Hopping
much on
around and
1st
find a
down and
lane.
2nd and 9. Just feeds the running back.
Dude, you gotta be better, man. There is no fucking open lane.
And say what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lead on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game.
Open lane,
you can shoot that
dude.
ball and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered.
I would have liked to put up 50 on them, but I'll settle for holding them to 3.
On the move.
Give me my 1st down. What bullshit, dude? No! No, sir. I got that 1st down. You give me that 1st down, you mother
You
give me that 1st down, you son of a bitch. You give me that 1st down.
Is going to end up going his way.
Fuck
The coach
you
still
guys.
thinks he
How
was
the
right.
hell
The
do you
officials
give
say
me that
he
1st
was
down?
not.
You
The
are
challenge is denied and the
absolute
timeout is
clowns.
gone. Great place
You
to
are
start for
absolute
this
clowns.
offense.
How do you not give me that 1st down? That's such bullshit.
First play of this drive. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense
Look at
together.
that
Run
kid.
defense, pass defense, they've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell. They were ready, they were fast, they were physical. They dominated this football game.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd.
Keep flushing.
He
Yes.
can't find his
I
man,
would
and the
have liked
clock
to sack,
stops with
but
6 seconds
I'll
left.
take it.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to...
A shot toward the end zone. It's picked off. That's number 10. Down in the end zone. The big play there. The defense gets the stop.
That's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when the defense and the team really needed it the most, they pulled the offense.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side. They've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game. Possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
And I dominated, held him to 136, 3 yards per play, 6 yards per pass. I only threw the ball 7 times. We got A&M who's struggling a little bit. I mean, they're 5-3, 3-2. Let's look at the conference standings. See how right now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 5 teams with a loss. Of those, I think I don't play OU, I don't play LSU, I don't play Florida State, I don't play hardly any of those teams. Arkansas's 4-4. Kentucky's 3-5. They're not too good. Tennessee's pretty bad. They're 2-5. Georgia lost again. That's weird how Mizzou was coming off a win over Georgia when I played them, and A&M's going to be coming off a win over Georgia. It's kind of funny. So where's Georgia at record-wise? They're 3-2. Who does Mizzou have left? I was going to look and see who Mizzou has left. Yeah, as you can see, I've dominated it overall. I'm only at 90 points. In 8 games. That's slightly over 10 a game. So... Yeah, you look at Missouri, they've got, let's see, they've got LSU left, they've got Ole Miss left. Those will be losses probably. So they'll have 3. 3 losses, so they'll finish with about 4 or 5 losses probably. Because Florida and Auburn are both on the road, but you got Georgia, they're 3-2. They've got me left, and they've already got 2 losses. So they've got, wow, they've got Alabama, Ole Miss, and me left, so they might finish below 500. They might finish with 5 losses again. They're probably going to finish with 4 or 5 losses again. So they've already played 4 games, and then they have, what, 3 more games? Alabama's 4-3. They're struggling a little bit. So yeah, they lost to A&M. They lost to Missouri. And they lost to Texas. So it looks like they're 0-3. And they play Ole Miss and Georgia and then me. And then LSU. So they're going to finish with a not great record too. Probably. Which I'm really hoping to play a team in the SEC Championship that I didn't play in the regular season. It irritates me when you play a team twice. It's kind of boring. Even if it's this, the circumstances of location are different, it's still kind of annoying. Yeah. So before we end this video, we'll take a look at recruiting real quick. Creeping up on me. We still only got 6 5-stars. I'm still narrowly having the best class. We should also have to factor in portal guys too. Who's left that hasn't? Okay, we got him scheduled for a visit. We got him scheduled for a visit. Do not have him scheduled for a visit yet. Higgins isn't scheduled for one either. Have him go on a visit. Not that it's going to ultimately matter, but so what's his number 1 thing? Pro potential. Okay, so I think we're good. Got everybody good. So we've got 22 guys. We don't have any more 5 stars on the pick of the lunch, do we? Yeah, we do. So if we go based on National League, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 5-stars. So yeah, we don't have any more than we're not in the running for any more 5-stars. So we're gonna finish with 6 in the regular season plus whatever we can get in the portal. So okay. So we will be playing, with that being said, that's it for this video, guys, and we will play A&M at A&M in the next video, so make sure you guys like this